Eastern New Mexico University has helped thousands of people like you earn a degree. Spring 2024 at ENMU is the perfect time to get started with affordable tuition, great scholarships, and a wide range of in-person or online classes. Learn your power. Apply today for spring 2024 at enmu.edu. Eastern New Mexico University. Student success. That's what we're about.
Hey there, Bulldog fans. Joby Hodling here at Hope Christian High School. I'm joined by Coach Mondragon, head coach for the boys basketball team. And Coach, big win yesterday. Talk about that before we talk about today.
Yeah, really proud of our guys. I thought they did a great job of handling adversity. We tried different fives, got up big, and then Bluefield, you got to give them credit. They came back, hit some shots. I thought they got hot. But just a great job of handling adversity up north on the road. Never panicked, did what we did, took care of the ball a lot better in the second half, executed, guarded better in the second half. Just consistency. That's what we're really focusing on, is being more consistent. But really pleased to get on the road. 19.48 win. You got to love it.
Yeah, it was a big win, and now today it's going to be packed in here. St. Pius is local. You guys taking on St. Pius. Y'all are both in the top 10, maybe even the top 7.
Yes, sir.
Talk about St. Pius and what we got to do to get the win.
Well, they're a real good team. They don't beat themselves. They're very disciplined, very athletic. They're a little bit bigger than most 4A teams. But it's just that's why we come up here, Joby. Handle the crowd, handle the atmosphere, get us ready for state. Play 4A teams, and our guys are up for it. We had a great shoot around this morning, and they're focused, they're locked in. We're starting to get on that run, Joby, where we're starting to get our basketball legs, and we're starting to believe in that process and trust each other. I'm just looking for 4 consistent quarters of basketball, and if we do that, we guard, we defend, we rebound, I like our chances.
I do too, Coach. All right, well, good luck, Bulldog fans. Stay here, because just in a few minutes we're going to have the Artesia Bulldogs taking on the St. Pius Sartans. Go Bulldogs.
Go Bulldogs.
Kane Electrical Supply is your #1 distributor when it comes to the top-of-the-line inventory. Kane Electric carries name brands such as Appleton, Burndy, Fluke, Cooper Lighting, Hoffman, Phillips Lighting, iDeck, Klein Tools, and Square D. Kane Electric has your professionals and will assist you with any information you may have on electrical supplies. Kane Electric delivers on location too. Come by Kane Electric today in Artesia at 1911 North Roselawn.
Forest Tire, mile after mile, we've been with you for almost 80 years. Nowadays, it seems like nothing is built to last. Phones, appliances, cars, computers. But the new Michelin Defender 2 tire is designed to outlast. With a quiet and comfortable ride, you'll have the confidence you need on the roads, whether they're wet or dry. So goodbye to short-lived and hello to something that lasts. Forest Tire, keeping you rolling since 1944.
Hocker & Sons of Artesia, a company specializing in excavation and construction, is proud to support and provide construction services to the people and businesses of Eddy County and the surrounding area. With their expert knowledge of the industry, Hocker & Sons is well equipped to offer top-level service and professionalism to all oil field businesses, commercial and private parties with excavation and construction needs. Call Hocker & Sons today at 575-365-3175 or visit their website at hockerandsons.com. Go Bulldogs!
And now it's time to meet your 2023-2024 Artesia Bulldogs.
My name is Nia Estrada. I'm a senior. I play guard. My parents are Tim and Danielle Estrada. My favorite subject in school is history. My favorite teacher is Coach Mondragon, and my favorite thing about being a Bulldog is winning.
My name is Zane Bays. I'm a junior. I play shooting guard. My parents are Whitney Bays. My favorite subject in school is probably language. My favorite teacher is Miss Kaufman. And my favorite thing about being a Bulldog is the traditions.
My name's Charlie Campbell. I'm a sophomore. I play guard. My parents are Jeanette Palmer and Charlie Campbell. My favorite subject is history. And my favorite thing about being a Bulldog is the traditions.
My name's Ricky Armendariz. I'm a senior. I play post. My parents are Diane Rodriguez and Ricky Armendariz. My favorite subject in school is math. My favorite teacher is Miss Wachter, and my favorite thing about being a Bulldog is just all the traditions and support we get from the community.
My name is David Hammond. I'm a senior. I play point guard. My parents are David and Stephanie Hammond. My favorite subject is science. My favorite teacher is Miss Carlo, and my favorite thing about being a Bulldog is the traditions.
My name is Trent Eglund. I'm a sophomore. I play post. My parents are Tracy and Tara Eglund. My favorite subject in school is history. My favorite teacher is Miss Barley. And my favorite thing about being a Bulldog is all the support we get from the community.
My name is Matthew Hafliger. I'm a senior. I play point guard. My parents are Mark and Shirley Hafliger. My favorite subject in school is math. My favorite teacher is Miss Burnett. And my favorite thing about being a Bulldog is the community support.
My name is Clay Kincaid. I'm a sophomore. I play post. My parents are Tammy and Mark Kincaid. My favorite subject is history, and my favorite teacher is Coach Wright. My favorite thing about being a Bulldog is all the support we get from the community.
To be a champion, each team member must do their part to help the team win. That is true in business too. Ed Safety and Services LLC want to do their part to help your business win. They specialize in several field services: sandblasting, coating steamers, pressure washing, repairs, and cleanouts. Ed Safety also offers drug and alcohol screening and on-site services and safety trainings to make you better. Ed Safety and Services LLC, 575-736-1047. Proud supporter of the Artesia Bulldogs.
Hi Artesia, Cambria here from your local KFC and Taco Bell. Being a mom of 2 boys, I know the struggle after a long day of trying to get dinner on the table. So let us take that off your to-do list. Come by and try our 10-piece feast. A 10-piece dark special with mashed potatoes, gravy, creamy coleslaw, 5 buttermilk biscuits, and a half-gallon beverage bucket of your choice for only $31.99. We will also now honor our competitors' coupons at our location. Yes, that's right. Save your gas from driving across town and bring their coupons to our store. As always, it's great to be a Bulldog, and we hope to see you soon at your local Artesia KFC Taco Bell.
Sun Country Homes and Gardens in Artesia carries plants grown in and for our region, including landscape shrubs, trees, perennials, desert plants, annual flowers, and seasonal and holiday flowers. Inside the iconic red barn, you will find beautiful home decor, fertilizer, gardening supplies, and the most knowledgeable and welcoming staff in the area. As former 4-H and FFA members, Nora and Marty are proud supporters of the Eddy County Fair. Sun Country Homes and Gardens, 2707 South 1st Street, Artesia.
Get great service with Pressure Services. Get great service with Pressure Services. Pressure Services LLC specializes in hydrovacs, vacuum trucks, kill trucks, sandblasting and coating, and roustabouts. The Bulldogs are champions on and off the field, and Pressure Services LLC are your champions when it comes to dependable, accountable, and efficient service. When you need it right, Pressure Services will be there for you. Pressure Services LLC, 575-736-1047. Go Bulldogs!
Innovation, service, integrity, and knowledge. J.S. Ward & Son Insurance Agency. Auto and home, life and health, personal and commercial. Bonds too, since 1925. We have the coverage for you. Innovation, service, integrity, and knowledge. J.S. Ward & Son Insurance Agency.
All right, Bulldog fans, here's the second half of our doubleheader. And the starters have been introduced. I'm going to give you St. Pius right quick. Number 3, Mason Montoya. Number 4, Jason Montoya. Number 12, Diego Maestas. Number 20, Nicholas Rodriguez. And number 33, Christian Perea. For the Bulldogs, number 3, Charlie Campbell. Number 4, David Hammond. Number 21, Nia Estrada. Number 23, Jaron Watkins. And number 42, Clay Kincaid. We're ready to jump the ball. The Bulldogs coming in here 8-5. And St. Pius 7-7. Clint Kincaid going to be doing the jumping. He will win the jump. Back to Hammond, and we're underway. Bulldogs wearing white as they're the home team. Orange numbers, orange outlines. Watkins working against number 12 into the lane. He goes, looking to go somewhere with it. Puts up the shot. No good. Coming in on the backside with Mason Montoya at the board. He goes up the floor on the right side. Gets it to number 4 and then hands it back to Maestas. Maestas out top, picked up by Hammond. He'll go to the right side. Back cut by number 4. Goes up and misses it. Jaron Watkins with the rebound, starting off where he left yesterday. Gets a big board, gets it to Hammond. Bulldogs slow it down. David working his way to the left side to Charlie Campbell. Outside, he goes to Watkins. Watkins going to drive in on the right side. Stop, pivot, turnaround jumper is good. Great move by Jaron Watkins. Wow. On the right side, did a nice pivot turnaround. And now getting the ball is Jason Montoya. He's picked up by Watkins. Out top. 2-0 Bulldogs. 7:05. Into the lane, kick it over. That's a charge. That will go the Bulldogs' way. Good job by Watkins stepping into the lane. And that foul is going to be called on, I think, number 20. Let's see who the charge. Yeah, so that's the first foul. Campbell will key it in. 2-0 Bulldogs. 7 minutes even to go. He'll get it into Hammond. Hammond on the right side. He's going to be picked up by Maestas. Nice, slows it down. Both teams playing man-to-man defense. David working. He goes by him on the right side. Kicks it to Estrada for 3 on the right side. Up high off the rim, no good. Coming down with it is Rodriguez. He'll drive up the floor. Go to his right side to Montoya. And that's Jason Montoya back to now out to top to number 12, Maestas. He's out near midcourt. Kind of fading to the left side. David waiting for him at the top of the key. Spins it over to one of their big men, number 33, Perea. Gets it back to Montoya, and that's Jason, and he buries it. 2-2. Hammond down the right side. He's picked up out there by Maestas. Across the timeline. Now he goes over to the right side. Gets it to Campbell in the corner. Campbell's going to go down the post to, the shot no good, but no foul called. And Clay went up, and looked like he got fouled, but he didn't because they didn't call it. All right, so Pius back down the floor after getting the rebound, going down to the baseline, going to kick it, and it's going to be stolen away. Hammond comes out of there with it, and he's fouled. David Hammond, those quick hands, we got the steal, took off down the floor. They fouled him. All right, so it'll be 2-2, 5:50 to go here in the first period. Watkins will key it in on our side of the half court. On the defensive side, he'll go back to Hammond. Hammond's going to be picked up again by Maestas, who's waiting for him at half court. Comes across the left side. Going to go out top to Nye. Kick it over to the right side to Watkins. Now underneath. Nice, easy shot there for Clay Kincaid. Nice pass for Watkins. Good back set over there on the other side by Campbell. They get it in against full court pressure, man-to-man. Down the floor comes number 20. Now outside it goes to Rodriguez. Nope, Maestas with the ball out top. Hammond waiting on him. Gets it to number 33, Perea. Now down underneath, and that's going to be a turnover. Good defense by the Bulldogs. Both Kincaid and Campbell down there, down on the post. Campbell collapsing down to help Kincaid, and they lose the ball and turn it over for their second here in the first half. 4-2 Bulldogs. They're going to put on a full court man-to-man pressure here. Campbell with the ball. Oh, checking in. I missed the check-in, but coming in that break after that foul was Philip Finley. Campbell down the floor. Going to go over the top, and they're going to play that perfectly. Turnover Bulldogs. As coming the other direction is Montoya. He goes to the right side. Backing up is number 20. His three-point shot no good. And also checking in with Diego Weston. They get in the middle of the lane, and number 4, Jason Montoya, gets his second bucket, 4-4. Campbell on the right side, picked up over there by Rodriguez. Full court press, one man-to-man. Boy, there was a foul, no call. Campbell goes by him on the right side. Nice set there by Finley. Campbell goes into the lane, puts up the shot, no good. A lot of contact, no fouls called, and a good job getting that loose ball. And then, out of bounds. It'll be Bulldog basketball. Man, I said because there was collision after collision. Players all over sprawled out on the floor. It goes out on St. Pius's. Clay Kincaid will come out. Coming in is Amendadas for the Bulldogs. Watkins over across the court. It's going to go into the backcourt to Campbell. Campbell will come it up across the timeline. Picked up out there by number 10 who checked in, Darling. They'll go around the screen. Campbell kicks it to the corner. Three-pointer. Up and in and out. No good. Big Ricky gets the rebound and put back. Amendadas with the 2 points and a rebound. 6-4 Bulldogs. 33, that's Perea coming up the right side. Finley checking him up. Number 40 who checked in is Freeze. He's about 6'4". Number 11 who also checked in is McConnell. He goes into the lane on the left side, puts it up and in. Boy, he got around Diego and put it up and in. 6-6. Ball into Watkins, back to Phillip. Now he's going to throw it over the top. Campbell races down in the middle of the lane. He's going to throw it up left-handed, and it's good. Nice take there by Charlie. And he scores 8-6 Bulldogs. They get it into number 10, Darling. He goes back to number 11, McConnell. He'll bring it across the timeline. 8-6, 3:23 and counting. He goes over to the left side, maintains his dribble, and then it goes off. Boy, Diego all over him. Good defense there. He'll hand it off to Montoya. Montoya picked up by Watkins. He drives in on the right side, picks up his dribble, puts up a 14-footer. No good. And there's Ricky Almendares, chases down the rebound. His second rebound, first on the defensive end. And he'll get it to Campbell. Campbell up the right side, taking his time. He's picked up out there by Darling. Going to go around the screen, and then no foul call. A lot of contact. That's a walk. Nope, didn't call it. On the right side, shot up and good. No foul call. Phillip looked like he got charged. They get it into Campbell. He works his way across into the middle of the lane. Hands it off. Ricky up and good. Ricky Almendares now with 4 points. Great take and feed there by Charlie. Bulldogs back up by 2, 10-8, 2:30 and counting here in the first period. As McConnell out top, picked up by Diego, hands it off to Freeze. Freeze picked up by Phillip. Gets it to Montoya. He's picked up by Watkins. He drives into the right side, kicks it into the corner. Goes by Campbell, and then he gets him up in the air, and Campbell falls into him. So the foul going to be called on Charlie, I think. Let's see. It is. So Charlie Campbell, his first. That's the second. Oh, the first foul on the Bulldogs is Estrada and Hammond check back in for the Bulldogs. They get it in. Freeze with the ball into the corner to Montoya. He drives into the lane, puts up about a 10-footer. It's going to go. Jason Montoya now with 6 points. Get it into Hammond. Full court press here, man-to-man. Hammond working against Darling. Darling drops back. So 10-10. We're under 2 minutes in the first period. Into the left side to Estrada. Kicks it out top to Phillip. Now he gets to into the baseline, going up on the left side. Shot up, no good for Estrada. And then a foul is going to be called. It should have been, well, they're going to call a foul on Almendares. He and Freeze went to the ground. Actually, it was number 33, Garcia. No, it's Perea, sorry. St. Pius about to have a technical called on. There was 3 guys standing up in front of the scorer's table, and they wouldn't sit down. The ref was telling them. 2 of them sat down, and 24 just stood there looking at him. He finally went squatted down. All right, so Clay's going to check back in. Almendares will take a seat. It's 10-10. They brought in one of their big men. He's about 6'6". He's number 44, Aiden Thomas. Well, they got about 5 guys over 6'4". Ball's in, and it's stolen away. Estrada steps into the passing lane. He's going to bounce it to Phillip out top. Phillip goes by his man. He's going to throw it over to the right side to Kincaid. He spins, puts up the shot. It goes in and out, no good. Coming out there with the rebound will be St. Pius. They get it down the floor to number 24. His shot is blocked by Hammond, but Montoya is able to go get the rebound. Now they get it to the big man on the block. He's shut off there by Kincaid. Now Montoya steps into the lane, kicks it into the corner. The Bulldogs defense playing good right there. They get it back out top to McConnell. He's waiting on him as Estrada at the top of the key. He's just moving back and forth, is McConnell. He'll get it to number 44, Thomas. They run some back sets. Montoya from about 17. It's in and out, no good. And there's a big rebound there for the Bulldogs, Diego Wesson. He'll bring it up the floor, goes into the right side, spins in the lane, up and good. Nice take by Diego Wesson. Tremendous spin in the lane. He spun back to his left, put it up and in. 12-10 Bulldogs, 48 seconds. Down the floor, shot is up and no good. And it goes over the backboard, out of bounds. It'll be Bulldog basketball. Taking that shot was Kenneth Zamora. And it, like I said, went high off the back of the rim, went up and over the backboard. His number 33 checks back in. That's Perea. He's about 6'4". Also in the ball game is another big man, Aiden Thomas, who stayed in. He's about 6'6". And number 20, Rodriguez, is probably 6'4". So they got 3 guys, pretty good size. Coming up the, and there's a foul on number 33 on Perea. As he may not be 6'3", he's probably about 6'1". I overestimated him. He fouls Diego. So that'll be the 3rd team foul and the first on Perea. 12-10 Bulldogs, 34 seconds. Hammond in the backcourt. He's going to be picked up by Rodriguez. Goes to the left side, going to hand it off to Estrada. And then we're going to have a foul away from the ball. And they called it on big number 44. Nope, they called it on 11. So McConnell got hot with the hook, trying to get around the screen by number 44, Thomas. So Bulldog basketball, Estrada on the right side baseline, gets it in to Phillip. He's going to try to go, and that's going to be off of number 44, Perea. Tried to throw a bullet pass to Clay Kincaid on the left block, and it goes up in the air off of number 44. Get it into Kincaid. He's going to step up and under, get it to, well, it's a turnover. As, boy, a lot of contact. Finally, a foul called. Guys on the floor once again. Who'd they call it on?
Hey, catch and go up right there.
Okay, they called it on Philip Finley. And that's the third team foul. Campbell in for, Philip stayed in, so Campbell came in for,
Watch over the top.
I'm not sure who he came in for. They get the ball down on the right side. Diego Weston's who he came in for. Kick it over, outside. Long three-point shot is up and no good. Getting the rebound put up by number 44, Thomas. Ball on the floor, bodies all over the floor. They finally going to call a jump ball. When they're calling it this loose, there's a good chance for a fight at some point. It's going to be St. Pius basketball on the tie ball. Kincaid steps out. Amadatis Bach back in. He's going to be guarding Thomas, who's big. And Ricky about 4 inches shorter, but he's bigger. Shot up no good. Phillip will get the rebound, and that ends the first period. The Bulldogs lead 12-10 after one. We'll take a break.
The Artesia Police Department wants to remind you to lock up your vehicles, take your keys with you, and never leave valuables in your vehicle. If you're looking for a rewarding career in law enforcement, the Artesia Police Department is looking for you. The department is currently hiring certified and uncertified officers. Take advantage of a great retirement plan, paid leave, and medical benefits. Apply in person, online, or call 575-746-5000 for more information. The Artesia Police Department is an equal opportunity employer. And please always remember, don't drink and drive.
All right, we got about 27 seconds and counting before we come back in to the second period. The Artesia Bulldogs and the St. Pius X Sartans in a battle. 12-10 Artesia. If you missed the girls' game, it was a hard-fought battle. The Bulldogs led most of the way until right at the end of the third. Sartans took a 1-point lead, led 37-36, and then were able to pull away. And St. Pius defeats the Lady Bulldogs 57-46, which puts the Lady Bulldogs playing tomorrow afternoon in the third place game at 2 o'clock. We'll have it right here, KSVP Radio and KSVPTV.com, Facebook and YouTube, audio only. Starters on the floor for the Bulldogs: Watkins, Hammond, Estrada, Campbell, and Clay Kincaid. Hammond gets the ball. It was Bulldog basketball. They're going from left to right. He'll work his way to the right, gets it to Estrada. Estrada, nice back cut by Campbell, up and in and one. Charlie Campbell with a great back cut. Nice pass there by Nye Estrada. He gets the assist. Campbell puts it up and in, and he will go to the line to shoot the old-fashioned three-point play. Campbell now with 4 points in the ball game, has a chance for a fifth, and the Bulldogs go up by 4. 14-10, which I believe is their biggest lead. It's been back and forth. Now it's going to be a 5-point lead as he knocks it down. 15-10 is the score. They haven't put the shot up there. Estrada tips the ball. Bulldogs putting on some full court pressure here. It's going to remain Pius basketball, but nice tip out there by Estrada. They do get it in. Montoya leads it up the floor to the left side baseline. Underneath it goes. Block shot from behind, but they get the rebound, put it up and in. Number 3, boy, Campbell blocks the big man, Thomas, but down the floor quickly is Jaron Jaron. He's fouled on the left side. Let's see who they called it on. They do call it on Thomas, the big man. Watkins will go to the line to shoot 2, and that's the second team foul already here in the second period with 7:38 to go in the half. That's only the first on Thomas. Watkins' first shot is up and off the back of the rim, no good.
Don't push! Don't push!
So Jaron has 2 points, 0 for 1 so far at the line with that miss. Now has a second chance here. Bulldogs lead by 3 and now by 4 as that hit nothing but net. 16-12, biggest lead of the ball game for Artesia. Now they might get 5, they didn't. Good effort there by the defense. As Maestas comes down, he gets it across the timeline in time, barely. Gets it to number 33, Perea, back to number 12, Maestas. He's picked up by by Hammond, who's waiting for him at the top of the key. Now he goes to the left side, hands it off to now out top to the big man. Swings it over the corner to Maestas. He'll dribble around traffic, go into the lane, right side, kicks it over to the right side. Number 3 with the ball, he'll go up and under and score. And that is Mason Montoya with his 4th point of the ball game, and the lead back down to 2 for Artesia. Hammond Right side, crosses the timeline, picked up by Maestas. Swings it out top to Estrada. Estrada turns, gets it to Watkins on the left wing. He'll dribble into traffic, go up and in. Boy, he just took it to the hole. Did Jaron Watkins. He now has 5 points. Bulldogs go back up by 4. St. Pius going to turn it over. No, they're able to get to it. 33 Perea will come across the timeline. It's 18-14 Bulldogs as we go under 6:40 here in the first half. Maestas out top. Watkins now on him. Staying out top. Watkins staying at the three-point line. He's still there. Dribbles it, kicks it over to Thomas on the right wing. He still has the ball. Goes back to Montoya. Montoya on the right side. Three-point shot, no good. There's a big rebound by the big man, Thomas. He puts it up and in on the left side. Hammond down the floor quickly on the right side. Stops, looking for what he's going to do, dribbling around on the right side. Now he's going to continue going that way, looking to get it to Kincaid, but he wasn't able to. Gets it to Jaron Watkins on the right wing, way outside. He'll go back to Hammond, out near midcourt. Bulldogs lead by 2, 18-16. Going to get it to Campbell on the left side, way beyond the three-point line. Out top to Kincaid. He'll put it on the floor, kick it to Hammond on the right wing. Myers just picked him up. He's just standing. Now he'll call a timeout, or Coach Mondragon calls a timeout. With 5:41 to go in the half, 18-16, Bulldogs by 2.
Central Valley Electric is continually learning and advancing technology that improves electric service, reliability, and safety, and in turn enhancing the quality of life for members that we serve in our local communities. CVE offers an account management program called Smart Hub that allows members to track their usage, set up convenient pay methods, and the ability to manage their energy use with smart technologies. A secure system such as Smart Hub is an easy tool to use. To sign up, visit cvecoop.org and click Smart Hub to get started.
All right, so Bulldog basketball coming out of that 30-second timeout. Campbell, Finley, Almendadas, Watkins, and Wesson in for the Bulldogs. Wesson gets it all the way back in the backcourt to Charlie. Charlie will come up against number 11 who checked in, this McConnell. To Jaron Watkins on the left wing. Gets it out top to Diego, back to Watkins, left wing again. He'll put it on the floor. Dribbles between his legs, loses it, but gets it back and gets it to Campbell way outside on the left side. Picked up out there by McConnell. He goes into the lane. He's going to throw it, and it's going to be stolen away, but a foul is going to be called as Campbell hit the floor hard. That's on their big man, Aiden Thomas. And when I'm talking about a big guy, he's about 6'6", and he's not fat, but he's big. He's a big man. And he's real thick. Pim said he's thick. He'll check out. Coming in for him was number 3, Mason Montoya, who's also about 6'2", maybe 6'3". He's matched up with Almendadas right now, just maybe about a half inch shorter than Ricky. And Ricky's got him by 100 pounds probably, so that'll be a good matchup for the Bulldogs. Watkins on the left wing, out top. He's going to go down in there to Almendadas. His shot is blocked from behind by number 3. He goes down the lane. That's Mason Montoya, gets it, and now out top it'll be to number 11, McConnell, as Campbell will come out and meet him. He goes to the left side, gets it to Jason Montoya, back to McConnell. 4:52 and counting. Bulldogs lead by 2. McConnell works his way left side, hands it off to number 20. That's Rodriguez. Back out top he goes to number 24, Zamora. Now to Montoya, and Watkins almost took it away, and they're going to call a foul on Jaron. Boy, he got his hand in there on that. But they call the foul on the hold, they say, so it'll be the first on Jaron Watkins and the first team foul on the Bulldogs. They get it over to the right side to Montoya. He drives down the baseline, cut off there. Ball's on the ground, body's hitting the floor. Campbell gets it, and he gets it to Philip Finley. He'll go back to Campbell. So the turnover on the Pius Sartans. Campbell spins. Now he'll come back out top. He's guarded out there hard by number 24. Goes by him on the right side, and there's going to be a foul called on number 24. The coach for the Sartans saying he's hooking him, but I didn't see his arm go around there. Maybe it did. But the defensive foul called on number 24, Kenneth Zamora. That's his first and the 4th team foul on the Sartans. So the Bulldogs fixing to be shooting every time. The remainder, there's 4 minutes and 19 seconds as Diego will go key it in over in front of the stands on the far side. Looking to go underneath. Now he's just going to go way back to Campbell. He's going to be picked up in the backcourt by Rodriguez. He goes up the left side across the timeline, Gets it to Diego. Out top it goes to Phillip. Phillip's going to drive in on the right side. Nice pass. And finishing is Ricky Almendares. Boy, he made his man come to him and then shot the pass. Good take and a good job there by Phillip as he gets the assist. 20-16, and then a foul called on a reach on Diego Wesson. Looked like he had picked him, but they call the reach. So that'll be the second team foul on the Bulldogs. The first on, I think it's the first, and it is. They get it up on the board. First foul on Diego Wesson. And I was trying to remember who got that foul. Well, I get it into Montoya way over on the right side. Picked up over there by Watkins. Now number 20 drives. He's going to kick it to the left side. Three-point shot is up and good for number 24, Zamora. And that gets him back within one. Campbell on the left side. He's going to be picked up out there by Rodriguez. He's going to walk it across the timeline. Now Rodriguez came out and attacked him. Campbell goes to the left side. Goes to, turnover. That's second as he kind of threw a sloppy pass there. Coming down the floor was McConnell. He stopped and turned back by the Bulldogs, Diego Wesson. He's out top, works his way over to the left side, going to hand it off and then kick it outside to Montoya. Montoya on the left side, he walked. That was a travel. Whoa, he took 3 steps before a foul. They called a foul, though, on us. Holy smoke-a-roni. So that's going to be called on Campbell. That's his second. As Hammond will check back in, Campbell will take a seat, and also checking in for Almendares will be Clay Kincaid. St. Pius basketball only down by 1, 20-19. As they look to get the ball in, they do on the right side. Turnaround is going to be up and no good, and getting the rebound, Clay Kincaid. Good defensive board there, and he'll get it to Hammond. Hammond works his way across the timeline in a hurry. He'll go all the way up and score. David Hammond. He gets that rebound pass from Clay Kincaid. He just takes it the length. 22-19, 2:47 and counting in the first half. As McConnell works his way to the left side, it goes back out top to Mason Montoya. He'll hand it off to McConnell. He goes into the lane, kicks it. Jason Montoya for 3, and he knocks it down. Now has 9 points, and that tied the ball game up. He was over on the left side. So Phillip will have to key it in to Hammond. He looks over at Coach Mondragon to get the play, which he gives it to him. Going to go to Watkins on the left wing. Jaron picked up over there by McConnell. He puts it on the floor, kicks it over to Diego, right wing. He'll put it on the floor, starts to drive. He's cut off over there. Kicks it in the corner to Hammond. Trying to feed it down to Clay. Kick it out to Watkins. Watkins drives the left baseline, throws up a little runner, and that ball's going to be no good. Man, it hit every part of the rim and came out. St. Pius comes out of there. McConnell with the rebound. He comes across the timeline. Now he slows down. Watkins waiting on him at the three-point line. Goes to the right side. Going to hand it off and go outside to Mason Montoya. Into the corner to Jason Montoya on the left side. And it's shot up no good. Watkins with a rebound. Jaron will get it to Hammond. Hammond's going to drive, and then he slows down once he's across the timeline. He's picked up out there by Zamora. Goes to the left side, hands it off to Watkins. Jaron working the way around the right side, hand it off to Diego. Diego bounces, goes into the lane, spins, and then they're going to call a travel turnover on the Bulldogs. All right, checking back in for the Artesia is going to be Estrada, and Jaron will get a break. Pius basketball. They get it into McConnell. McConnell turns, 1:29 and counting here. It's tied up, 22-22. As McConnell goes on the right side, picked up over there by Wesson, gets it to Montoya. He goes down into the center of the lane, kicks it back outside. Montoya for 3. Off the rim, no good. Good job, defensive board by Finley. Gets it ahead to Diego. Diego up the right side. Can he handle it? He cannot. Turnover, the 4th on the Bulldogs. Pass was just out in front as Hafliger's going to check in here. Let's see who he's coming in for. Coming in for Diego. So Hafliger, Hammond, Finley, Estrada, and Kincaid on the floor for the Bulldogs. 1:10 and counting, 22-22. We're in the second period. McConnell across the timeline, picked up by Hafliger. Continues into the lane. His shot is blocked by Kincaid. Hafliger comes ahead with it. Oh, and he throws it. Another turnover on the Bulldogs, their 5th. He tries to needle the pass down to Estrada. Just out, he gets it through the defense, but just out of reach of Nye as he was racing down the floor. Bulldogs putting a man-to-man press on here. They get it over to number 33, Zamora. He comes across the timeline. Out top it goes to McConnell. He's going to drive and kick. Number 33, Perea, on the right side baseline, gets it to Montoya. Easy back cut there, and Jason Montoya scores. 24-22 with 34 seconds and counting. Hammond working against the will cross the timeline. Goes to Haflinger over on the right side. He puts it on the floor, kicks it over to Phillip. He looks at a three, doesn't take it. Now he drives into the lane, throws up a little runner. Good, nice little take there by Phillip Finley as he gets his first bucket, ties it up. We're down to 12 seconds. Coming across the timeline on the left side is Perea, gets it to McConnell. He's out top on the left side. Haflinger goes through a screen. That was a moving screen, and they called it. Oh, no, they didn't. It's just out of bounds. So they didn't call the foul, but it goes out of bounds. So the Bulldogs with 3 seconds will send in Watkins and Campbell. Haflinger and Estrada will get a break. 3.2 seconds. Number 12 checks in. Maestas taken out will be number 24, Zamora for St. Pius. All right, the Bulldogs looking if they can get down the floor in a hurry. Phillip on the right side. He's got to get a shot up here. He does. It looks, it was close. But at the half, 24-24. So just like we started, a full tie at the end of the half. It was 0-0 when we started. Now 24-24. We'll get some spots in here, and we'll come back for some halftime stats. Thanks for tuning in here. Joby Hodling, happy to be here, getting the call at the Hope Christian Tournament. Artesia 24, St. Pius 24. We'll be back.
Big O Tires proudly sells our own brand of innovative newly designed tires, like the Bigfoot AT2 with improved all-terrain traction, and the Legacy All-Season Plus that keeps you on the road in any weather, with every set backed by our ProTech Plus warranty. For a limited time, save $100 instantly on select sets of 4 Big O brand tires with installation purchase, now through January 28th. Big O Tires, the team you trust. $100 instant savings on 4 select in-stock Big O brand tires. No carryouts, not valid with other offers. Eligibility may vary. Disposal fees extra and shop fees extra where permitted. See store for details.
Richland Motors, it's never been easier to sell or trade your current car, truck, or SUV for a newer model to hit the road in. Even if you don't purchase from Richland, they want to buy your vehicle for top dollar. But if you do buy from Richland, don't forget, they're the home of the powertrain warranty for life. That's a whole lot of confidence for you. See Richland for details. 2nd and Sycamore and 1309 Southeast Main.
Dean's Inc. of Artesia provides a superior choice for all your electrification, communication, and supply needs with a vision to be the premier industrial electrical service provider in New Mexico and West Texas, providing unparalleled quality in supplies and service with highly skilled and conscious personnel. We pledge to our customers to exhibit the utmost in integrity and reputation while providing superior quality in all we do. Dean's Inc., located at 409 Commerce Road or online at deansinc.com.
Mac Energy Company is working to develop today's energy with tomorrow's technology. Technological advances in recent years have presented new possibilities for exploration. We strive to utilize these advances and stay abreast of innovative technology to ensure that our company is a forerunner in the quest for energy for many years to come. But more importantly, Mac Energy Corporation is committed to being an advocate of the communities around us. We invest in community initiatives that focus on youth, education, and innovative projects that address local issues. To learn more about Mac Energy, our affiliates, and our commitment to our youth and communities, visit us at mec.com.
Hello folks, Martin here from PRMI and Artesia, your hometown lender. Have you been on the fence lately about purchasing or refinancing a home? I know it's a big decision, and the interest rates are playing a huge part in that. I'm here to let you know I understand your concern and would like to talk to you about your options. There are financing products available that may suit your budget, and I'm the person to talk to. I offer a personal service, fast approval process, and a knowledgeable support staff. So call me at 575-749-6278 and let's discuss your options.
PRMI NMLS 3094 is an equal housing lender. Devon Energy is proud to support Artesia High School athletic programs. By partnering with Artesia, we're making an investment in the long-term future of our community. Sports teach discipline, teamwork, and leadership, skills our youth will use to succeed for a lifetime. From our team to yours, Devon Energy wishes you good luck this season, both on the field and in the classroom. Go Bulldogs from Devon Energy.
Every piece of land has a story, written by those who work it. But everyone's story is different. So the question is, how will you tell yours? Behind the wheel of a John Deere compact tractor, mower, or Gator utility vehicle. Run with us and start telling your story today.
Stop by Pecos Valley Equipment in Artesia and Roswell, or visit us online at pecosvalleyequipment.com.
Artesia Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling, home-owned and operated for over 50 years, are here for all of your plumbing, heating, and cooling needs. Artesia Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling has the expertise to install residential, commercial, and industrial air conditioning units, including the conversion of evaporative coolers to refrigerated air systems. Cut cooling costs with high-efficiency Carrier units from Artesia Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling, your authorized Carrier dealer. Artesia Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling, a proud sponsor of Artesia Bulldogs and our community for over 50 years.
Welcome back here to the half. Hope Christian High School in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Joby Hodling here on KSVP Radio, KSVPTV.com, YouTube and Facebook, audio only. Artesia Bulldogs playing the St. Pius X Sartans. And right now, it's all tied up at the half, 24-24 for the Sartans. Mason Montoya with 4. Jason Montoya with 11 to lead the way. Karen McConnell with 2. And Kenneth Zamora hit a 3. Aiden Thomas with 2. Sartans had 4 first-half turnovers and scored 24 points. For the Artesia Bulldogs, Charlie Campbell has 5 points, an assist, and 2 fouls. David Hammond with a bucket and a takeaway. Nia Estrada has an assist. Diego Wesson with 2 points. He's got a rebound and 1 foul. Jaron Watkins with 5 points. Went 1 for 2 at the line. Hit 2 2-point field goals. He also has 2 rebounds and 1 assist. Philip Finley has an assist and 2 points. Clay Kincaid with a bucket and 1 rebound. And Ricky Almendares with 6 points and 2 boards. The Bulldogs turned it over 5 times in the first half. Led after 1, 12-10. And here at the half, tied up 24-24, continuing the halftime show right here on KSVP Radio. We'll be back after this timeout for the second half action.
Hey, Artesia Bulldog fans, are you ready to unleash the spirit of victory this season? Tate Branch Auto Group is proud to stand alongside the Bulldogs as they charge onto the field, court, and track. Just like our commitment to delivering top-notch vehicles and service, your dedication and passion for the Bulldogs inspire us every day. Visit Tate Branch Auto Group today, either in person or online, because when it comes to supporting the Bulldogs, we're all in. Tate Branch Auto Group, revving up the Bulldog pride. Go Bulldogs!
Wilbanks Trucking Services in Artesia is seeking dedicated and motivating individuals to join their team. Immediate openings include CDL drivers with pay starting at $25 to $33 per hour depending on experience. Riggers with pay starting at $20 per hour and open positions for owner-operators. Wilbanks Trucking Services offers full benefits including medical, dental, vision, 401k, and housing for out-of-town employees. For more information on career opportunities, please call 575-746-6318 or online at wilbanks.us. Wilbanks Trucking Services is an equal opportunity employer.
Foot and ankle problems are often agonizing, but they don't have to be. At Artesia General Hospital, we're passionate about helping every patient return to optimal mobility with confidence and comfort. Our board-certified podiatrists, Dr. Jennifer Chow and Dr. Michael Krupa, provide a full spectrum of services ranging from routine foot care and pain relief to customized treatment plans and leading-edge surgeries. Visit artesiageneral.com/foot care to request your appointment today.
Be steadfast. Paul tells us in 1 Corinthians chapter 15 and verse 58, always work enthusiastically for the Lord, for you know that nothing you do for the Lord is ever useless. What a great way to live life. Nothing I do is useless because everything I do is for my relationship with Jesus. So how I treat others, how I respond to others, how I look at others, how I talk to or about others is all done for my relationship with Jesus. And I like what Paul says there. He says, I want you to learn how to do everything enthusiastically. Even in the midst of the dumps, even in the midst of the valley, I'm going to figure out how can I do things enthusiastically for Jesus. Are you excited for Jesus? Are you excited for your relationship? And maybe there's someone out there who says, I don't have that relationship. I don't have that knowledge of who Jesus is. Come visit us at the Hermosa Church of Christ, just north of Walmart. Let us teach you about who Jesus is and introduce you to our Savior.
Once again, the best-selling truck in America for the 47th consecutive year is Ford F-150. Nobody sells more trucks than Ford, and nobody has a better selection of new and certified pre-owned Ford trucks than Artesia Ford sales. Our inventory of Ford F-150 trucks has never been better. Plus, Artesia Ford has a great selection of new and certified pre-owned SUVs like Explorer and Expedition. Find out why Ford F-150 is the best-selling truck in America for yourself. Stop by Artesia Ford sales today or visit artesiaford.com.
All right, we're back here at the half. About a minute to go before they hit the floor. 24-24. Hard-fought battle between the St. Pius X Sartans and the Artesia Bulldogs. Good matchup here. 4A schools, both top-ranked. Bulldogs ranked 6th in max preps and 5th in the coaches poll. The Sartans ranked 6th on coaches poll and 8th in the max preps. So the Bulldogs ahead of them on both. But right now, St. Pius hanging in there as we're tied up 24-24. The starters back on the floor for the Bulldogs. Kincaid, Estrada, Campbell, Hammond, and Watkins. And it'll be St. Pius basketball as we're ready to get started here in the second half. And I don't know what's going on here with my having a malfunction, but I got it. All right, we're ready to go. St. Pius basketball. Looks like their starters back on the floor as well. Number 12, Maestas, comes across the timeline. Goes over to the left side to Montoya, and that's Jason Montoya. Now to Mason, back to Jason. He's going to go on the right side. Shot up no good. Good change of, had to change his shot there by Clay Kincaid. Coming down with the rebound was Campbell. Now nice pass from Campbell to Estrada. Estrada scores. Campbell with the, and then they turn it over. Estrada gets it. He's going to shoot the three. It's in and out, no good. Ball up in the air, and Campbell will go get the rebound. Then he's fouled. No foul called. And a timeout taken by Coach. Wow. Wow. All right, so Campbell got the assist. He also got a rebound in that stretch. Now Estrada hits the bucket on the left side. Bulldogs get the bucket and then get the turnover. And a foul called. That's going to be the first team foul. And that was called on who? They didn't put it up on the board yet. I'm going to look at it as soon as they tell us. Actually, no foul called. They just said timeout. I thought the official came over and said there was a foul. But it was just a timeout taken by the Bulldogs as they now lead 26-24 here in the third period. First timeout of said period taken by Coach Mondragon as Campbell was trapped over there in the far right corner. And no foul call. Man, he was trying to get it out of there, and he was just being attacked. But he was swinging around too, so I guess it could have went either way. No foul was called. Instead, it'll be Bulldog basketball on the baseline. Estrada, right side, underneath the hoop. He's looking. He's going to get it in. It's going to be tipped out of bounds by number 12, Maestas. So the Bulldogs once again will bring it in. Tried to go to Campbell over there on the right side. On that right side now. Going to get it into Campbell. Campbell on the right side, shot up and no good. Good rebound and put back by who? Clay Kincaid. Second rebound and second two-point field goal. Bulldogs putting some man full court pressure on. Stand right in front of him, and now cutting him off is Jaron Watkins on Montoya. Good defense. He's going to give it up over to Perea. Perea out top now, picked up by Estrada on the left side. He goes through a screen, goes on the right side. His shot's going to be changed again by Kincaid, and Kincaid goes up for the board. He gets it, and then it's knocked out of bounds by number 33, Perea. So another rebound for Clay. Third one in the ball game, and it's Bulldog basketball. 28-24. Bulldogs have stretched out to a 4-point lead. 6:55 and counting. Hammond taking his time on the left side, comes across now, spins it over to Nye. Back to Hammond on the left side. He'll put it on the floor, and he's fouled. Be the first team foul, and they called it on number 12. That's Diego Maestas. 6:48 to go in the third. Bulldogs lead by 4. Gonna go into the backcourt to Hammond. He'll go back and get it. And number 12 is going to pick him up at midcourt. Now Hammond's so speedy, goes into the corner. Campbell back out to Hammond. Hammond's going to work away to the top of the key, swings it over to the right side. Back to Hammond from Nye. David puts it on the floor in the middle of the lane. He's going to kick it over to Campbell. He goes into the lane, shot up, and it will go. Nice take there by Charlie Campbell. He now has 7. And then the Spartans throw it away. Bulldog basketball on great defense by Nia Estrada on the right corner over there, trying to get it in. He was playing outstanding defense. They led too far. The Bulldogs now lead by 6 and have the ball. And that's the second turnover here in the half on good defense by the Bulldogs. Nia Estrada once again over in the right corner will key it in. And he will go to who? Going to get it way out top and over into the backcourt to Jaron Watkins. He'll handle it, get it to David. David Hammond will take his time coming across the timeline. Hammond picks up out there by Maestas, goes over to the right side, now backs up, down on the right wing. Gets around the screen, gets it over to Campbell. Campbell into the corner. And down the baseline, Jaron Watkins, his shot up and blocked. They get the rebound, and the other way they come, Maestas with the ball. He'll slow it down and just cross half court and then slow way down. Hammond waiting on him back at the three-point line. Both teams have been in a man-to-man defense all game long. They set up their offense there. He's going to go to the left side. Cutting him off on the baseline was David to get it into the corner, and then it goes off the... Oh, they call a foul on the Bulldogs. They're going to call that on Jaron. So, I thought we were about to get a turnover. That's going to be his second foul in the ball game. Maestas to Montoya, three-point shot on the left corner. Man, he knocks it down, and Coach Four calls the timeout. That's Jason Montoya again. Timeout taken by the by the Pius Sartans. We'll take one as well.
Artesia High School Bulldog Sports is made possible thanks to Buckhorn Production, LLC. Founded in 2021, Buckhorn Production, LLC operates over 200 wells in the Permian Basin. Like the Artesia Bulldogs, Buckhorn Production, LLC strives for excellence in all of our operations. We encourage all of our employees to be great members of our community and encourage you to join them in supporting all of our athletes, students, teachers, and administrators. Buckhorn Production, LLC, proud to support the Artesia Bulldogs.
All right, Bulldog basketball coming out of the timeout. Estrada into Hammond. He's taking his time coming up the right side. Now he steps across the timeline. Maestas waiting. Down the right wing is David. He goes to the right side. Ooh, the back cut, he missed him. He's going to hand it off to Jaron over on the right side. Back to David out top. 30-27, the Bulldogs lead. Campbell right out near midcourt. On him is Perea. He's going to hand it off to Jaron. Jaron working away around to the left side, hands it off to David in a little three-man weave. David's going to hand it off to Campbell. Campbell puts it on the floor, goes into the lane. Oh, the back cut was caught by Watkins. He just bobbled it. And it's going to be back to Campbell, and then a turnover on the Bulldogs. That's their first. The other way goes Perea. He slows it down and gets it back out top to Maestas. Now to Montoya. Hands it off to number 10. He steps back, now goes into the right side. Goes down to Montoya on the baseline. Campbell right there. Shot is up and in for Mason Montoya. Good take there. 30-29. Bulldogs were up by 6. Now 5 unanswered points. A 3 and a 2. And the Bulldogs lead by 1 with 4:35 and counting. Hammond across the right side. Looking. Goes to the right side. Now he turns around. Gets it to Estrada. Started to drive, doesn't. Picks up his dribble. Backcourt, cut, and the shot up and no good. Boy, Jaron just short-armed it a little bit there. Down the floor quickly. Montoya to back to Montoya. On the right baseline, his shot goes. Jason Montoya with another bucket, and St. Pius takes the lead, 31-30. 7 unanswered points for the Sartans here. Estrada out top from Hammond. Now he gets it to Kincaid out top. Kincaid looking, and a bounce pass over to Jaron. Jaron picked up. Now he goes down to the baseline left side, and there's a foul as Hammond was fouled. Philip Finley, Ricky Almendares, and Diego Wesson check in. Hammond will get a break. Estrada and Kincaid on the other side, 10, 40, and 44. So Aiden Thomas, big man. Cade Freeze, big man. And Josh Darling, one of their guards, check in. So it'll be a bigs against bigs down there as Ricky's working against Thomas, their biggest guy. Oh, and then, you know what? Kincaid stayed in, and he's fouled. And that's going to be on number 44. I thought Kincaid came out, but he put him right back in before he got to the bench. He got a shot about 8-footer right in the lane, and he was hacked hard. The shot didn't even get up there because he hit him so hard. So now Clay at the line. That was the third on Thomas. First shot is up and good for Clay. He now has 5. 2 two-point field goals, and that tied the ball game. He also has that free throw, as Thomas will check right back out after drawing his third. Back into the ball game will be Perea. Watkins getting ready to check back in. He's going to come in for Kincaid because they said shooter. Clay's at the line. Shot is up, and shot is off the back of the rim. No good, and we're going to have... What did they call? Oh, they called an offensive foul. So checking in is Jaron. Clay will take a break. And who'd they call that on? Our coaches are standing right in front of me. That was called on number 40, Freeze, who had checked in. Phillip goes down on the baseline, goes to Almendadas, up and in. Nice ball movement there for the Bulldogs. 8 points now for Ricky. And Jaron Watkins with his second assist.
Charlie, when you get a chance, you and Diego.
Zamora on the right side hands it off to number 10, Darling. Darling back to number 40, shoots up a 3, and there's a big rebound on the backside. Jaron Watkins will push it up the floor after pulling down that board. That's his third. Stops when he gets across, gets it to Campbell. Campbell on the right wing out top. Picked up out there by Darling. Double screen. He's going to step back from it. Goes over to Phillip. Phillip into the corner to Watkins. Watkins looking to feed it down. Can't. He drives into the lane. Spin around. Jumper is no good. The ball's going to go out on St. Pius. It'll be Bulldog basketball. Ricky was fighting for that rebound, and I think it was big number 40, Freeze, that kind of ripped it away. He's got about an inch on Ricky. Into the right side on the baseline is Charlie Campbell. Now he'll dribble it out all the way around. He's going to come out top. Well, he stays on the right side, but out near half court. Now he's looking to drive by, and he gets a screen. They switch. He hands it off to Watkins. Watkins is going to come around to the top. And now he'll step up, go in right by the defense, go up and score. Jaron Watkins with a great drive. So quick. That's his 7th point. Bulldogs back up by 4. They get it in, do the Sartans. And it's going to be number 24, Zamora, come across the timeline. He's picked up out there on the right side by Finley. He's going to go into the lane. He comes back out as Ricky stopped him. Gets it to Montoya. His shot up no good on the backside. Rebound. Boy, a big one there for Diego Weston, his second. He drives up the floor. Puts up a little jumper, no good. Backside rebound once again for the Bulldogs. Get it out to Phillip. That was Watkins with another board. Outside it goes to Diego. Diego taking a look at Coach Mondragon. Bulldogs lead by 4, 35-31, 2:05 and counting. Diego's going to drive into the lane. Puts it up and in. Good take by Diego Weston. Tough take against bigger guys. Used his body well, went up left-handed, scored. Now the Bulldogs putting on, and they get a 5-second call. Turnover. Back to the Bulldogs. The 4th turnover forced. And it'll be Bulldog basketball, leading 37-31. Checking back into the ball game will be number 3, Mason Montoya. Number 40, Cade Freeze will take a break. Bulldog basketball as Estrada will key it in on the left side baseline. 6-point lead for the Bulldogs. Looking. Going to have to throw it out over the top to Phillip. He catches it out near midcourt, and he'll get it to Charlie. Nope, he hangs on to it. He's getting counted. Now he puts it on the floor. Goes into the lane, throws up a little short runner, nothing but net. Phillip Finley, his 4th point. The Bulldogs go up by 8. Zamora trying to get it across timeline against Campbell. Finally does. He goes to the middle. Cut off there by Campbell. It's going to be taken away. Coming in from the backside was Diego, and then Estrada just hammered. And they're wanting all the Bulldog coaches up saying that was intentional. I don't think they're going to call it that way, but Estrada, who's grinning, he was buried over there. They came down on him hard. No intentional foul called. The foul called on number 24. That's Kenneth Zamora, and Nia Estrada will go to the line to shoot 2. Bulldogs lead by 8 with 1:27 to go in the 3rd period as Coach Mondragon was talking to the official, telling him it was intentional. Now they're both laughing. Shot up and good. Didn't touch a piece of the rim. Just went straight through the net for Nye, his 5th point. 40-31, 1:27 to go here in the 3rd period. Nye steps back up to the line. Finley, Diego Weston, Nye Estrada, who makes that one as well. Ricky Almendadas and Charlie Campbell on the floor. As the Bulldogs going to get another turnover. Good job by, no travel call. Boy, Diego was all over that. But they were able to maintain possession as Nye Estrada playing great defense against Montoya. Boy, a battle. Montoya's able to get by a screen, kick it into the corner, and then an offensive foul. Good job by Diego Weston. as he took that charge, as he kicked it over to the corner. That's on number 4, Jason Montoya. And the Bulldogs get it back, leading by 10, 41-31. Number 11 checking in. That was Montoya's only his first, but the 6th foul, so why aren't they shooting? Yeah, you got 5 fouls. 5 fouls. Well, I'm not sure. They should have been shooting, but we keep getting in. David out top, going to go to Phillip. Phillip going to go down underneath, and it's going to be tipped away and stolen. Bulldogs turn it over. Their second. Into the lane is Montoya, and then it's stolen back. Estrada steals it away, gets it to Hammond. Down the floor, David will stop, get it over to the three-point shot by Diego Wesson off the front of the rim, no good. And then we're going to have a foul on the Bulldogs, looks like, on the rebound attempt. Checking into the ballgame for the Bulldogs will be Trent Eglin. He comes in for Ricky. So, did they call a foul on that? They did on Ricky. That's his second. All right, come down the floor on the far side, all the way into the lane, and then, oh my goodness. Who did they call the foul on? Because Estrada had taken it away. And they call it on Nye. Oh, it looked like a clean steal. 34 seconds. Jason will check back in. That was the first foul on Estrada. So I said Jason, I meant Jaron. Watkins checks in for Diego Wesson. Pius on the left baseline trying to get it in, and then it's out of bounds, and it's off. Good defense by Hammond as he caused that turnover. Went off of number 24, Zamora. And now checking back in will be Campbell. And who's going to come out? Oh, it's going to be Trent Eglin coming back out. On the other side, Maestas checks in for Zamora. Bulldog basketball. Phillip to key it into David. 10-point lead, 32.5 seconds to go in the third period. Bulldogs lead 41-31. Hammond taking his time. He's going to come across hard and then get it over to Campbell on the left wing, way out top. Campbell's going to keep the ball. He'll drive into the middle of the lane. He'll go up and score. Boy, they cleared out. The Bulldogs went wide. Campbell just took it to the hole, put it up and in. That's his 9th point of the ball game, putting on some pressure down to 12 seconds. And they haven't got across the timeline yet. Maestas will get it across. That's McConnell now with the ball on the right side, down to 6 seconds. McConnell trying to drive. Great defense there by the Bulldogs. They force a turnover. Phillips going to throw up a half-court shot. Boy, that was close. It doesn't go. But another turnover, which is the 6th, and the Bulldogs lead 43-31 as we head into the 4th and final period, barring a tie. We'll be right back.
Your savings will blossom with share certificates at Artesia Credit Union. Earn 5.5% APY with a minimum $10,000 deposit, 12-month term. This offer is for new deposits only and is federally insured by NCUA. Help your savings blossom with a 5.5% interest rate at Artesia Credit Union. Membership is open to all residents of New Mexico. To learn more, stop by Artesia Credit Union at 210 North 5th Street in Artesia or visit artesiacu.org.
All right, the Bulldogs lead here at the end of 3, 43-31. As it was 24-24 in the first half. Bulldogs scored 19 in the third. They only give up 7. And Coach asked them when they were on the bench, what has got us here? And the team said defense. And he said, what? And they said defense get louder each time. And that's a fact. Wow, what great defense there in the third by the Artesia Bulldogs. And some good finishes as well. They now lead by 12 as we start the 4th and final period. It'll be Bulldog basketball. Phillip Finley, David Hammond, Clay Kincaid, Charlie Campbell, and Nye Estrada. Oh, Jaron Watkins on the floor for the Bulldog. Couldn't see through our coaches. They were all standing in front of me. Hammond's going to go down on the post. Turnaround is good. Nice feed. And who is it? Clay Kincaid. Hard to stop. Nice feed there by Hammond. And now they're putting on great defense. Coming out there with it, though, is Montoya. Jason Montoya races up the floor. 45-31 Bulldogs, 7:35 and counting here in the ball game. They get it to McConnell out top, picked up by Hammond. He's going to try to drive. Hammond cuts him off. Now Montoya gets it out top to number 24 to Zamora. He's going to shoot an NBA three, and he knocks it down. So Zamora buries one. That's his second in the ball game. He now has 6. 45-34, lead cut to 11 as Hammond taking his time, walking it up. Jason Montoya will pick him up at midcourt. David working his way to the right side, goes around the screen by Phillip, hands it off to Jaron Watkins. Jaron comes out top, and now he's going to go into the lane, throws up a runner, and it's going to be off no good. And coming down with the rebound will be Zamora. He'll drive through the defense, but Phillip picks him up and stops him. So he'll back up Will Finley. Now he picks up his dribble, gets it to number 3, Mason Montoya, and it's stolen away. Can the Bulldogs get it? Phillip Finley's there and Clay Kincaid there, and they're going to call a jump ball. So I believe that'll be the Sartans basketball. Nope, Bulldog basketball. I thought it was Sartans. The coach thought it was Sartans for them, but
let's go, go in.
Coach Mondragon saying, hey, it's their ball. They had it wrong on the score table, but they've changed it. So it will be Sarton basketball.
Phil, corner once he throws it in. Going back.
Jason Montoya on the baseline gets it in. Now to McConnell. He's going to be picked up by Watkins as he backs up towards midcourt, drifts over to the middle. Now goes to the right side. Going to hand it off to number 20. Rodriguez works his way out top to Mason Montoya. Now back to number 20, and that's Rodriguez. Back out top it goes to number 11, McConnell. Jaron Watkins on him. Bulldogs playing hard defensively here. A lot of back cuts, a lot of screens, and now they're going to have a foul called. That's going to be, I believe, on Charlie. I called him Charles. Charlie Campbell. That is his third and the first team foul here in the fourth period. They get it into Mason. Montoya down the lane he goes, spins. Campbell cut him off. Gets it back outside to McConnell. McConnell picked up by Jaron Watkins. He's going to work his way to the left side. Going to hand it off to Zamora. Zamora works his way into the baseline left side. He stops, puts up a jumper, and it's good. Nice take there by number 24. That's his 8th point. Bulldogs David Hammond right down the floor quickly, and then he stops, picked up by Montoya, swings it over the left side to Campbell. Campbell's going to go underneath, and he's fouled. And it goes out. Boy, that was Kincaid. I thought he might go up and slam that home, but he grabbed him by the arm, and the ball went in and out, but Clay will step up to shoot 2 now. Good feed. Clay had the inside, and he turned to go up and slam it, I think, but they grabbed him by the arm, so Clay Kincaid, the foul is on Mason Montoya, and Clay Kincaid knocks it down. He's now 2 for 2 from the line. Checking back into the ball game, Aiden Thomas, and Mason Montoya will take a break. Also checking back in is McConnell. For the Bulldogs, it'll be Hammond getting a break and Nia Estrada checking in. Clay Kincaid talking, and also coming in for the shooter will be Ricky Amandata. So as soon as Clay knocks this one down, Ricky will come back in. Bulldogs lead by 10, 46-36 after that free throw. Second free throw is up, and it is in and out, no good. Bulldogs battle for the rebound, but unable to get it. And Jason Montoya picked up by Jaron Watkins, and he fouls him in the backcourt. It'll be the second team foul, and that's the third on Jaron. Ricky checks in. Clay will take a seat. Bulldogs lead by 10. 5:41 to go in the ballgame. They get it to Jason Montoya on the right side. Phillip steps up. He flies into the lane. Shot up no good. And rebound there as Ricky had hit the ground, was on the backside. Thomas, he puts it up and in. Down to an 8-point lead, 46-38. Campbell crosses over on the right side. Now he puts it into gear. Backs up again. Picked up over there by Montoya. And then Montoya picks his pocket. Third turnover on the Bulldogs. Campbell fighting against number 20, Rodriguez, all the way down the court. Gets it back to Montoya. Phillip cuts him off, turns him around. He kicks it back out to McConnell. McConnell way out near midcourt will hand it off to Zamora. Estrada on him. He's going to go under a screen set by the big man. Now Montoya has it. Jason on the baseline. Shot up no good. But there's a rebound and put back, and it does fall for McConnell. And now we're going to have a timeout taken by Coach Mondragon. 46-40, 4 unanswered points. The Bulldogs now lead by 6. 4:47 to go here in the ball game. We'll take a timeout.
It's the Crazy 8 grocery savings sale at Fenn's Country Market in Artesia. Get Kraft shredded cheese, assorted 8 ounces, just $1.98 each. Kellogg's Pop-Tarts, assorted in the 20.3-ounce box, $2.88 each. Food Club canned vegetables, assorted 2 for 88 cents. And Food Club Chunk Light Tuna in water, 5 ounces, only 88 cents each at Fenn's Country Market in Artesia. Or right now, get Coca-Cola, select flavors, 12-pack cans, 2 for $12 at Fenn's Country Market in Artesia.
All right, we're back here in the fourth period, 20 seconds and counting on the timeout. As Artesia will have the ball coming out of it. Taking the timeout was Coach Mondragon. The score 46-40, Bulldogs by 6. Philip Finley in, Charlie Campbell in, Diego Wesson in, Nia Estrada in, and Ricky Amadadas in for the Bulldogs. Campbell in the backcourt picked up by Zamora. He'll press him all the way down the floor as Charlie gets across the timeline. Right side, goes down the right side, and then he's going to be fouled by Zamora. That'll be the second team foul. And Zamora questioning the official. Let's see, that'll be his, what? They haven't put it up there yet. Is Kincaid ready to check in? That's the third on Zamora. Amadeus will get a break. Keying it in across from us will be Phillip. He'll get into the backcourt to Campbell, back to Finley. Now back to Campbell. He come across the timeline, swings it over to Diego. Into the corner it goes to Estrada. He's going to kick it way across the court, out near midcourt to Phillip. Back to Diego, back to Estrada on the left wing in the corner to Kincaid. Back out top to Diego. Goes to the right side to Phillip. Phillip dribbles. Now he'll go back out top near midcourt. Now swing it over to Estrada on the left wing. Bulldogs just taking time off the court here. Back over to Estrada. Estrada to Campbell. He has it taken away. Turnover Bulldogs. They steal it. Going the other direction. And then an offensive foul. Nope, they're going to call a block on Diego Wesson. So Jason Montoya will go to the line to shoot 2. That was the 4th turnover on the Bulldogs.
Jackson Valley went first.
So at the line, Jason Montoya drains the first one. Second one coming up here. Checking in is Rodriguez for the Sartans. As Montoya puts up the second, and it's good too. So down to a 4-point lead, 46-42. Artesia. Campbell in the backcourt. Still hadn't come across the timeline. Hands it off to Diego. Diego will now come across on the left side. Picks up his dribble, goes into the corner. Now down on the block, and they try to go underneath. Another turnover on the Bulldogs. As the Bulldogs throw it away, up and in on the other end by Jason Montoya on the left side. They've cut it to 2. They got a big crowd here, so they're starting to get behind them. Probably got us out crowded 3-1. And of course, they're here in Albuquerque. They should have us out crowded 10-1. And a lot of Bulldog support in the corner. Wesson down the left side baseline. He'll stop. He'll throw it back outside to Philip Finley. He's picked up out there by Montoya. Now Estrada on the right wing. He'll dribble to the top of the key, looking for somewhere to go with it. Gets it back to Phillip. Phillip to Campbell. Campbell way across the court. He's going to put it on the floor. Kick it over to Diego. Diego fakes the pass. It goes into the lane. Puts up the shot. No good. Finley fighting for the rebound, but coming down with it is St. Pius. And then a timeout taken by Pius. 46-44. The Bulldogs lead with 3:04 to go in the ball game. We'll take a timeout as well.
There really is no one quite like you, and no one quite like the ones you love. At Turpinning & Son Mortuary, they take pride in providing families with the best service possible. The phrase, "we make it personal," is not just a tagline. It's the way they conduct themselves every day as they honor the ones you love in their own unique and special way. Located at 611 West Grand in Artesia. Visit artesiafunerals.com to learn more. Turpinning & Son Mortuary, proudly serving our community and your family since 1954.
All right, welcome back here to Albuquerque, New Mexico, home at the home of the Hope Christian Huskies, Hope Christian Tournament. Artesia and St. Pius, 46-44 Artesia. 2-point lead as we're in the fourth period, and it'll be Pius basketball as the Bulldogs turned it over once again. Their fifth here in the second. Actually, it was it was a turnover. They were able to, no, it wasn't. It was just a rebound. That's what it was. All right, so St. Pius will key it in. Rodriguez gets it in to Zamora. Picked up in the backcourt to get it down the floor to Jason Montoya on the right wing. He's picked up by Philip Finley. We're under 3 minutes. Gets it to Zamora. Hammond on him. Now to McConnell. Out top it goes to Rodriguez. Back to Jason Montoya. Philip standing in front of him. Gets it down on the block to the big man. He's in the middle of the lane. Shot is up. No good. Ball is batted around. It should be Bulldog basketball. That went up. Man, I thought that went off their big guy, but apparently did not. So they get the ball back as checking in for number 44 Thomas is number 33 Christian Perea. And number 20 Rodriguez will key it in across from us over against the crowd, and he gets it into McConnell in the back court. Now he comes across, goes to the left side, and hands it off to Zamora. Zamora trying to drive. And that should have been an offensive foul, and it was. Zamora gave Hammond a shove with his elbow. Hammond went flying to the floor. Zamora's going to, let's see, on 24, how many fouls is that on him now? That's his fourth. And Thomas will check back in. Zamora will take a seat for the Sartans. So big man for a little guy. 46-44, 2:25. Hammond comes across the timeline, picked up by McConnell, swings it over to Jaron. Jaron into the corner. Phillip outside to Hammond. There's a foul. That's going to be on Karen McConnell. That'll be the fourth team foul. And let's see how many on McConnell. That's his second. Bulldog basketball right in front of me here at the scorer and press table. Watkins will come over and key it in. All right, Bulldogs looking. Watkins goes back into the backcourt to David Hammond. 2:16 and counting. Bulldogs lead by 2. David goes down the floor hard, and then he slows up, goes to the right side, still dribbling, goes into the lane, kicks it out to Watkins. He looks at the three, doesn't take it. He's trapped underneath, but he'll kick it out to Phillip. Now down on the baseline to Kincaid. He'll kick it back to Watkins. Now he goes down the left baseline, throws it up. No foul called. Whoa! Rebound comes down to McConnell. He drives up the right side. Boy, there was a lot of contact, but no foul called. All right, so McConnell outside. Watkins picking him up. Is going to hand it off to Jason Montoya. He tries to go to the left side. He's stopped over there. Gets it out to Perea. He drives into the left side, but he's stopped. Gets it back to McConnell. McConnell out top. Watkins waiting on him at the three-point line, and a timeout taken by St. Pius. So 1:31 to go in the ball game. The Bulldogs lead by 2, 46-44. And we'll go ahead and take a timeout as well. It is a 30.
The need to grow past our basic capabilities and experience the impossible will forever keep aviation technology evolving. Within the Aviation Maintenance Technology program at ENMU Roswell, students thrive knowing that the faculty and community are supporting their success. ENMU Roswell is dedicated to empowering students through hands-on skills training in a nurturing environment. To learn more, contact us today.
46-44, Artesia basketball. St. Pius basketball. Bulldogs lead by 2. And they'll throw it in. Will the Sartans on their side, and they get it back to the backcourt to McConnell from Montoya. Campbell's going to wait on McConnell. He drives to the right side. Oh, he throws it away. Turnover back to the Bulldogs. That's the 7th turnover here in the second half. Diego Wesson will check in. Hammond will get a break. Nope, sorry. Hammond will stay in. Who came out? Oh, Clay Kincaid came out. So Hammond with the ball in the backcourt. Coach Mondragon stepping out in front of us here, calling a play. Gets it to Phillip. He's across the timeline. He's going to skip it over to Diego. Right side. Oh, and it's tipped away from him, but he will get it back. Gets it to Campbell. Campbell, boy, St. Pius all over the Bulldogs. Campbell now drives in on the left side. Looks to throw it to somebody. Gets it to Wesson. Wesson on the right side, way out top. He dribbles, picks up his dribble. He'll go to the right side. And David Hammond on the right block is covered up there, and a timeout taken by Coach Mondragon. Pretty good defense there by St. Pius. 54 seconds to go. Bulldogs still lead by 2. We'll go ahead and take one more timeout here. That's a full timeout taken, so we'll go ahead and take a timeout as well. Bulldogs 46, St. Pius 44.
Hi there, Isabel Vargas here, new finance manager for the Guy Chevrolet Company, where customer service is our #1 priority and we treat you like family. And it's my pleasure to invite you to come see our great selection of new Chevys and GMCs. We have plenty of vehicles to choose from. We have sports cars, midsize and full-size SUVs, half-ton and heavy-duty diesel trucks with great incentives and rebates on selected vehicles. For example, get a 2024 Chevy Silverado with APR as low as 1.9 plus rebates up to $2,750. A 2024 Chevy Blazer APR as low as 1.9 or rebates up to $2,000. A 2024 GMC Sierra APR as low as 1.9 plus rebates up to $3,750 or rebates up to $6,500 for well-qualified buyers. Visit us today, Guy Chevrolet Company, located on the corner of 1st and Main Street in Artesia, New Mexico, or give us a call 575-746-3551 and visit our website www.guychevrolet.com.
Another exciting finish today. Yesterday we've had a couple. Bulldogs lead by 2, 54 seconds to go, trying to get it in. Watkins on the right baseline, going to go out top to Hammond, and then coming out hard and swinging at him was Montoya. Phillip with the basketball. They're going to come and double team him. He runs to the right side away from it now. And there's a foul call, Diego Wesson, and that will be the 5th. So Wesson will go to the line to shoot 2. They call it on who? Number 4. Jason Montoya, his 2nd. And Diego Wesson has a chance to get the Bulldogs up by 2 scores. He knocks down the first. Diego now with 5 points. Zamora will check in for their big man, Thomas. And now checking in is going to be Estrada. Coming in for Diego. So shooter. Diego's 2nd shot is up and off the back of the rim, no good. So he goes up by 3. Getting the rebound is Perea. He'll get it back to Zamora. 38 seconds of counting. Zamora down the floor. Gonna hand it off to Perea. Perea working. Ball is tipped. He's gonna kick it into the corner. Zamora for 3. He buried it. Tied it up and a timeout taken by Pius. 47-47, 26.5 seconds to go here in the ball game, and a big 3 for Kenneth Zamora. He now has 11 points, 3 threes, and a deuce. We'll go ahead and take another break. So the Bulldogs have the ball. They got to get down the floor, find a way they want to put the ball up and in. Exciting game here as Kincaid's going to check back into the ball game. 47-47. We're going to take another break.
Home healthcare is healthcare in the comfort of your own home when you cannot care for yourself. Home care services can help someone who has chronic health issues, medical setbacks, or health impairments. J&J has the best skilled nurses and therapists for any of your special needs. So why pick a stranger to care for those you love when you can pick your beloved neighbor with over 25 years of experience? J&J Home Care is here for all your home care needs. Call us now at 575-746-2892 or visit us at www.jjhc.org.
Cisco Equipment in Artesia is your local dealership for construction equipment, both for rental and purchase.
All right, Bulldog fans, we're back here as Artesia will have to go the length of the court. Finley, Hammond, Watkins, Kincaid, and Campbell on the floor for the Bulldogs. David Hammond will get it in from Phillip. 24 seconds and counting, taking his time. He's going to come into Montoya, gets it across the timeline, goes to the right side, goes underneath, and it's going to be stolen away. Nope, it's out of bounds off of Sartins. He was trying to feed it down to Kincaid on the right block. So Kincaid, they're trying to feed it into Clay. Jaron will key it in on the right side baseline. Looking, get it into Phillip in the corner. Phillip will dribble out of there, 12 seconds. And he's going to get it to Hammond, and we're going to have another timeout taken by Coach Mondragon with 8 seconds to go. And I don't know if this is a full or a 30. It's only a 30-second timeout. We'll be right back. Actually, no, it is a full, so we'll go ahead and take it as well. Be right back.
Cisco Equipment in Artesia is your local dealership for construction equipment, both for rental and purchase. We have a full service department and parts department to provide the equipment, parts, and service you rely on.
With brands like Linkbelt, Hyundai, JCB, XCMG, and more, we want to be your primary choice for all of your equipment, sales, rentals, service, and parts. If you're looking for a specific part, come see us first.
Cisco Equipment carries a solid line of new and used equipment for rent and for sale, including excavators, loaders, telehandlers, backhoes, skidsters, and more. We proudly serve southeastern New Mexico, and we offer multiple locations in Texas so that no matter where your job is, we're here to help you get the job done.
Stop in and see us today at 1706 South 1st Street or give us a call at 575-748-1314.
We look forward to earning your business.
Cisco Equipment in Artesia, a proud supporter of your Artesia Bulldogs.
Cisco Equipment in Artesia is your local dealership for construction equipment, both for rental and purchase. We have a full service department and parts department to provide the equipment, parts, and service you rely on.
With brands like Linkbelt, Hyundai, JCB, XCMG, and more, we want to be your primary choice for all of your equipment, sales, rentals, service, and parts. If you're looking for a specific part, come see us first.
Cisco Equipment carries a solid line of new and used equipment for rent and for sale, including excavators, loaders, telehandlers, backhoes, skidsters, and more. We proudly serve southeastern New Mexico, and we offer multiple locations in Texas so that no matter where your job is, we're here to help you get the job done.
Stop in and see us today at 1706 South 1st.
Coming our way. They'll put 4 minutes on the board. Well, they put 1 minute to run down, and then they'll put 4 minutes on. So we'll go ahead and take a 30-second timeout right quick. And when we come back, we'll have overtime. Stay right there.
Need business cards? Think Ink. How about photocopying, black and white printing, or faxing service? Think Ink. Need to put together a brochure or even desktop publishing? Think Ink. Incredible Printing. For all your printing needs and fast, friendly service, Incredible Printing is the only name you need to know. Visit our location at 514 West Main Street in Artesia, right across from the Derrick floor. For any and all of your printing needs, Think Ink. Incredible Printing in Artesia.
Girls were in overtime yesterday. Now it's the boys' turn as they are tied up here at the end of regulation, 47-47. And the starters back on the floor for Artesia as actually it's going to be not the starters. It'll be Charlie Campbell, David Hammond, Clay Kincaid. Where's our other starter at? Philip Finley. 1, 2, 3, 4. There he is, Jaron Watkins. He was buried over there. I couldn't see him. Jump is up. It's going to be won by the Bulldogs. Watkins comes away with it. And now a clock wasn't set. Should be our basketball. So they're going to say the clock wasn't set. So the scoreboard, they're letting the clock run out, and the officials started it, and the clock wasn't set. All right. So it's going to be Bulldog basketball, side out. Into the backcourt it goes to Hammond. All right, 4 minutes is now clicking away. David goes to the right side, now back to the left. Gets it to Campbell, goes to the top of the free throw line. Shot is up, no good. Coming out there with it is Montoya for the Sartans. He gets it back to Perea. He'll come across the timeline. Picked up by Finley. Goes to the left side. Look to hand it off. A good defense there by Jaron. And then going around the moving screen. It'll be a screen on Big 44. Aiden Thomas. Checking in for the Bulldogs for Hammond will be Diego. 47-47, and that was the fourth foul on Thomas. He does reign in the ball game, though, as he's going to match up with Clay Kincaid. Campbell almost loses the handle. Now he goes into the lane. Throw it up to Kincaid. Kincaid, little fall away. No foul call. Man, there was a lot of contact once again, but no foul called. Maestas now with the ball. No, it's Perea. Goes to the left side. He's picked up by Phillip. To the right side. Hands it off. A three-point shot is up and good. Boy, I'll tell you what, Jason Montoya is a good player. He just buried a three. They go up by 3, 50-47. Campbell up the right side. Campbell working against Jason Montoya, and he's going to almost lose the ball, but he gets it back. Picks up his dribble, though. Now I'm looking for somewhere to go with it. Goes over to the right side, and they turn it over. That pass errant. Montoya on the other end will score. Campbell quickly up the floor. Now we got a timeout taken by Coach Mondragon, I guess. I'm not sure. It's a full timeout. 52-47 with 2:40 to go. We'll go ahead and take a 30-second timeout and be right back.
Hocker & Sons of Artesia, a company specializing in excavation and construction, is proud to support and provide construction services to the people and businesses of Eddy County and the surrounding area. With their expert knowledge of the industry, Hocker & Sons is well equipped to offer top-level service and professionalism to all oil field businesses, commercial and private parties with excavation and construction needs. Call Hocker & Sons today at 575-365-3175 or visit their website at hockerandsons.com. Go Bulldogs!
All right, there's 22 seconds left on the clock. Let's see if they make them wait this time. Pius still on the bench, Bulldogs off the bench waiting. It'll be Bulldog basketball down by 5. They've had 3 straight turnovers. Actually, they've had about 6 straight turnovers, now have 8. That's ending the 4th and here into the 5th period. And St. Pius has taken advantage as they lead by 5, 52-47. Bulldogs have yet to score here in the period. Campbell picks up the ball. He'll come across the timeline. Montoya out to meet him. Goes to Kincaid on the block. We're going to skip it over to Diego. Diego back out to Campbell on the right wing. Going to go down to Phillips. Skip. Oh my gosh, he threw it away. Way high pass, sailing out of bounds. Zamora checks back into the ball game, and Thomas, the big man, takes a seat. Also checking in for the Bulldogs will be Hammond, and Diego Wesson will get a seat. 52-47 is our score. 2:25 to go in overtime. Bulldogs down by 5. Trying to get the ball in. They do to Jackson, and a foul going to be called on Watkins. That'll be the 4th team foul on the Bulldogs in the 4th, and now here in the overtime. So how many is that on Jaron? That's his 4th. Bulldogs going to put on that full court press. Estrada's going to come in, looks like, but not yet because they already handed it off. Jackson in the backcourt. Montoya, he drives by Watkins. Watkins kicks it over to the left corner. They're going to throw it. Oh, it's going to be tipped by Phillip out of bounds. So the Bulldogs, good job there. Campbell will come out. Estrada will come in. 52-47, 2:15 to go in the overtime. Bulldogs down by 5. And St. Pius basketball on their right baseline. Rodriguez to key it in. Looking. Still looking. Going to get 5, and they did. Oh, no, they called a timeout. So the coach for the St. Pius Sergeants call a timeout. And we're going to go ahead and take one as well. Full timeout. We're going to take a break here from Maupin and Brown. 52-47, Artesia down by 5 with 2:15 to go here in the overtime period.
If you're missing a tooth or several teeth, a dental implant may be the ultimate solution. Implants look and feel so much like real teeth that you probably forget you have an implant. Maupin and Brown Dentistry is one of New Mexico's most experienced implant providers, with literally thousands of implant patients who are absolutely delighted with the results. Call Maupin and Brown today for an evaluation. You'll be surprised how affordable implants can be. Maupin and Brown, your choice for experienced, state-of-the-art dentistry.
52-47, St. Pius leading the Bulldogs here. It will be Pius basketball as number 20, Rodriguez, on the right side baseline. Almost got a 5-second call, and then he called timeout right in time. Gets it into Myasis in the right corner, picked up over there by Finley. He picks up his pass and kicks it over to the other side to Rodriguez. Rodriguez will hand it off to Montoya. That's Jason Montoya, who leads all scorers. Picked up out there by Estrada. He tries to drive. Estrada cuts him off. And 5 seconds. Good job by Nye. Turned him over. That's the 8th turnover on the Sartans. As the big man, 44, Aiden Thomas checks back in. Zamora will get a break, and it'll be Bulldog basketball. Under 2 minutes now, 1:59 and counting, as Hammond will come across the timeline. Picked up by Montoya. He gets by him on the right side, goes to Phillip. Now to, and it's stripped away. No foul called. Ball was to Kincaid in the middle of the lane. He went up to shoot it, and it was stripped away by Maestas. He's on the left side, picked up by Finley. Drives, kicks it over to Montoya. Montoya goes on the right side. He goes in, and his shot will fall. Jason Montoya with a great drive on the right side. 7-point lead now. Hammond down the floor quickly. He'll turn on the left side, back up. 123 and counting. Going to go to Estrada. Estrada on the left side. He's going to get it to Phillip out top. Finley will turn, go into the right side. Now he'll stop and kick it back over to Estrada. Looks for three, goes to Hammond on the corner. And he'll go into the lane. And his shot is blocked. Maestas with the block. Oh, that's Perea with the block, and he gets the board as well as he just blocks him and takes it. 59 seconds now. Finley trying to get a foul on the backside. Bucket is good for Montoya. He did a back cut, good pass from, and now we got an injured player, and it's Montoya. .29th point there for Montoya, and he fell down and hurt his ankle. And so it'll be Bulldog basketball as they help get him off the floor. I think he's okay. 56-47, 50.6 seconds to go. Pius leads here. It was 47-47 to end the game, the final, the fourth period. Bulldogs have not scored in overtime. Diego Wesson hands it off, and going up and fouled is going to be Clay Kincaid, and fouling out of the ball game will be Aiden Thomas. That is his fifth. Yep, he fouls out. 41.5 seconds. Phillip Finley will check back in. 56-47. As so they're arguing for time here as the coaches haven't causing this foul out to get a quick timeout for his team, which he certainly can do. And now they're told to break up, and they haven't broke up yet. Now they do. So Clay Kincaid on the line, 56-47, 9-point lead. Clay will try to knock these down, and then Bulldogs will need a steal and a bucket, and a steal and a bucket, and a steal and a bucket to get this win. That's certainly possible. All right, Kincaid at the line, takes his practice dribbles. Shot is up, and the shot is off the back of the rim. No good. As he gets the ball back from the official, gets ready for the next free throw. Shot up, and this time will roll around and fall for Clay. Checking in will be Phillip Finley. Clay will check out. 56-48, 8-point lead. Bulldogs full court pressure. And then a foul on Diego Wesson. So that'll put them on the line as the Bulldogs have been in the had 5 fouls for a while. So it's going to be number 12 going to the line. That's Diego Maestas for the Sartans. He'll step up. On the floor for the Bulldogs is Wesson, Campbell, Finley, Watkins, and Estrada as he makes the first. That was the first point for Diego Maestas. And he can go up by 10 if he makes this one. It does not make, though. Up ahead, it comes to Campbell. Campbell on the left side going to shoot the three. It's going to be in and out. Boy, it didn't go. That's put back by Nye. It's another bucket and a rebound for Nye. 50-57, and a foul, quick foul by Jaron Watkins, down by 7, 26.5 seconds. And so David Hammond will check in here, and I think that's the fifth. It is on Jaron, the fifth foul, so he'll foul out. And going to the line will be number 20, Nicholas Rodriguez. He hasn't scored either, so he'll have a chance here. It's been the Jason Montoya show, and he's out now with an injury, but man, he scored a bunch. So at the line, number 20, number 20 is Nicholas Rodriguez. First free throw is up and high off the back of the rim, no good. Bulldogs down by 3 possessions or 2 possessions with a foul and a made three and get to go to the line. 57-50, 26.5 seconds. Second free throw is up and good for Rodriguez. Into Campbell's hands.
He's going to go into the line and get it to Estrada, shoots three. It's off, no good. And they will get the rebound, and the Bulldogs will foul. Nope, they do. Yeah, they finally call it on the Bulldogs. So with 15 seconds to go, going to the line will be number 33, Christian Perea. The score 58-50. 8-point lead, and at the line, Christian Perea. He also has not scored. He was a starter, but now he has. Hits the free throw. 59-50. Second shot coming up here for the Sarton. And it's good as well. Knocks them both down. 60-50, 10-point lead. Hammond up the left side quickly. Goes to two. Diego out top to Campbell. Campbell is going to shoot the three. No good. And that will end the ball game. I don't think the Bulldogs are going to foul here. So down to 3, 2, 1, and that ends the ball game. St. Pius defeats the Bulldogs in overtime, 60-50. Go ahead and get a timeout here at the Guy Chevrolet postgame show, and then we'll see if we're joined by Coach Campbell, which I probably will be, and then I'll wrap it up with the final stats and what we got on tap for tomorrow. Stay right there.
Hi there, Isabel Vargas here, new finance manager for the Guy Chevrolet Company, where customer service is our #1 priority and we treat you like family. And it's my pleasure to invite you to come see our great selection of new Chevys and GMCs. We have plenty of vehicles to choose from. We have sports cars, midsize and full-size SUVs, half-ton and heavy-duty diesel trucks with great incentives and rebates on selected vehicles. For example, get a 2024 Chevy Silverado with APR as low as 1.9 plus rebates up to $2,750. A 2024 Chevy Blazer APR as low as 1.9 or rebates up to $2,000. A 2024 GMC Sierra APR as low as 1.9 plus rebates up to $3,750 or rebates up to $6,500 for well-qualified buyers. Visit us today, Guy Chevrolet Company, located on the corner of 1st and Main Street in Artesia, New Mexico, or give us a call, 575-746-3551, and visit our website, www.guychevrolet.com.
All right, welcome back here to Hope Christian. I'm joined by Coach Campbell. And Coach, tough loss there, but a good game for the Bulldogs. Talk about what we got to do going into the game tomorrow.
Yes, sir. We started off hot. We started off good. Just, another thing that we've been talking about all year long, getting that good start, getting that first quarter, that second quarter going on. We jumped out to a big lead as well, too, and they ramped up their defense and their pressure on us. We kind of got a little timid coming in the fourth quarter and especially into overtime. Our offense started being stagnant. I don't know if our legs got tired or, the extra overtime, we didn't get aggressive. We stopped being aggressive getting to the rim is what it was. Yeah. Our turnovers turned into points for them. A few of their turnovers never turned into points for us on the other end as well.
Yeah. So tomorrow afternoon, I believe you guys are scheduled to play at 3:30. Does that sound right to you?
Yes, sir.
So you'll play for the third place game. Don't know who against yet, but tomorrow afternoon we'll be here. So good luck tomorrow, Coach.
Yes, sir. I appreciate it. Thank you.
All right. All right, Bulldog fans, let me run through these stats right quick for you, and then we'll get out of here. I'm going to go ahead and take a quick break so I can add them up. We'll be right back.
Home health care is health care in the comfort of your own home when you cannot care for yourself. Home care services can help someone who has chronic health issues, medical setbacks, or health impairments. J&J has the best skilled nurses and therapists for any of your special needs. So why pick a stranger to care for those you love when you can pick your beloved neighbor with over 25 years of experience? J&J Home Care is here for all your home care needs. Call us now at 575-746-2892 or visit us at www.jjhc.org.
Check it out.
Introducing the new and improved taste of Pepsi Zero Sugar. Now more delicious. Zero never tasted so good. Try it now.
Check it out.
All right, we're back here as the Artesia Bulldogs fall in overtime to the St. Pius Sartans, 60-50. Run through some stats right quick for you. For the Sartans, Mason Montoya with 6, Karen McConnell with 4, Diego Massis with 1, Nicholas Rodriguez with 1, Kenneth Zamora hit 11. He had 3 3-pointers plus a 2-point. Christian Perea with 2, and Nate Thomas with 4. But leading the way, big game for Jason Montoya. He ends up with 27 points. They turned it over 4 times in the first, 8 times in the second, for a total of 12 times in the ballgame. For our Artesia Bulldogs, Charlie Campbell ends up with 9 points, 2 boards, an assist, and 3 fouls. David Hammond with 2 points. He also had an assist and a steal. Nia Estrada with 8 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist, and 1 steal. Diego Wesson with 5 points plus 2 boards. He had 1 foul called on him. Jaron Watkins with 7 points, 3 boards, 2 assists, and he fouled out of the ball game. Philip Finley, he ends up with 4 points and a rebound and an assist. Clay Kincaid with 9 points, 3 boards, and rounding out was Ricky Almendares with 8 points and 2 rebounds. He also had 2 fouls. The Bulldogs turned it over 5 times in the first half, 9 in the second, 14 total. At the end of the first, it was 12-10 Bulldogs. At the half, it was tied up 24-24. Then in the third, the Bulldogs were up by 12, 43-31. Only scored 4 points in the fourth, and it was tied up to end regulation, 47-47. And then in overtime, Bulldogs had a hard time scoring. They only scored 3, and St. Pius scored 13. The final score, 60-50. We'll be back here tomorrow at 2 o'clock for the third place game, the Artesia Lady Bulldogs, followed by the boys at 3:30-ish. Third place game for the Artesia Bulldogs. Thanks for tuning in, KSVP Radio and KSVPTV.com, as well as Facebook and YouTube, audio only. Joby Hodling saying have a great Friday night, and we'll see you tomorrow afternoon.
That concludes this presentation of sports on AM 990 and 93.7 FM KSVP. Sports on KSVP AM and FM is presented by Artesia Animal Clinic, Artesia Credit Union, Artesia Family Health Center and Presbyterian Medical Services, Artesia Ford Sales, Artesia General Hospital, Artesia Plumbing and Heating, Artesia Police Department, Big O Tires, Bob Reed Pest Control, Buckhorn Productions, LLC, Business Notions, Kane Electric Supply, Central Valley Electric, Cisco Equipment, Deans Incorporated, Devon Energy, Dooley's Auto Sales, Edge Safety, ENMU Portales and ENMU Roswell, Faith Baptist Church, Forest Tire, Guy Chevrolet, H&R Block of Artesia, Hermosa Church of Christ, HF Sinclair, Hawker & Sons, J&J Home Care, JS Ward, KFC of Artesia, La Fonda, Lois Oliver Real Estate, Maupin & Brown Dentistry, Pecos Valley Equipment, Pepsi, Pressure Services LLC, Primary Residential Mortgage, Ridgeland Motors, Roger and Ramona Kilpatrick of Berkshire Hathaway Enchanted Lands, Roswell Seed Company, Smile Expressions, Southwest Printers, Sun Country Garden Center, Tate Branch of Artesia, Turpinning & Sons Mortuary, Trustmark Roofing, University of New Mexico, Wilbanks Trucking, and Sandy Stockton and State Farm of Artesia. Thanks for tuning into this presentation of sports on KSVP AM and FM. We now return you to your regular